Welcome back to our channel. This is Nathan with Rebuild the Block, and today we're going to be reviewing two of the products that we are typically using for our siding details on some of the Scandinavian and modern designs that we've put together over the last year. The products that we want to review today are Kebony and Thermory, two different manufacturers that have different properties but have durability and sustainability here in the Arizona market. So on this project in Lower Arcadia, we decided to go with a Kebony facade. As mentioned, we've used both these products, but one of the unique characteristics and properties of Kebony is that it goes through a pretty intense mechanical and chemical process to genetically modify the wood, which in turn increases the cellular density of the wood to be as hard as Ipe, which is a pretty expensive exotic wood that a lot of luxury builders use for exterior siding, decking. A lot of times Ipe is used out in some of the coastal areas. So as you can imagine, since Ipe is an exotic wood, it's not as sustainable as Monterey pine or ash or some of the other species of wood. And Kebony uses a Monterey ash in which it enhances to make it more durable for various exterior uses. Obviously, most people know Arizona for its extreme heat. In the summer, we could reach temperatures that exceed 118, 120 degrees. But what people don't realize is that in the wintertime, we actually get down into the 30s. And so there's this large discrepancy of heat, which has a massive impact on how certain materials perform outdoors. So given some of the harsh conditions that we just mentioned, we're always looking for materials that not only meet the demands from a functionality and durability perspective, but also from an aesthetic and design forward thinking perspective. So we're constantly taking notice of some of the architectural design that takes place throughout the valley. And it just so happened that a couple years ago, I was watching a few commercial builds here in the Arcadia area, and I reached out to the architects and designers of record to be able to understand what this wood material they were using outside was. And it just so happened that a few of the buildings were using Kebony. So one of the things I love about Kebony is the low maintenance that's required from our future homeowners. In short, the material is rated as a 30-year wood product, and it's used in tons of commercial applications across the United States and throughout the world, such as exterior cladding, decking around pools, large expansive decks coming off a beachfront property, commercial applications as it relates to boardwalks or public works projects. Makes it a great product for us to be able to introduce here into the valley. So one of the things that we find most beneficial for our future homeowners is that Kebony, as mentioned, is a 30-year product that needs very little maintenance. Now, if left in its natural state, it'll weather and patina to a natural gray finish. But if the homeowner is desiring that rich, walnut, dark, exotic tone, they can always be able to utilize Q-Tech product every couple years to be able to keep and enhance the natural coloration of the wood. It gives the customer options. So regardless of what option our client chooses, the product will last for years to come and look beautiful and aesthetically pleasing throughout the time of ownership. So now we've reviewed a little bit about Kebony and why we've used it on this project. Let's take a look at our Catalina project and review some of the differences between Kebony and the product we used over there, which is Thermory. So now we're on site at Catalina, and I'd like to review a little bit of the differences between the product we just reviewed, which once again was Kebony. Kebony is a mechanical and a chemical process that actually changes the genetic makeup of the wood, whereas Thermory is a heat and steam treated process which removes a lot of the exterior cellulose off of the wood, which is the main culprit for deterioration and rotting of that wood. And so although it's a different process than Kebony, which is, like I said, a chemical process, it enjoys some of the same properties from a durability perspective here in Phoenix. Thermory uses ash and pine as the main species prior to milling and manufacturing the product. One of the main key differences between the two products, Thermory does not have a hardness rating associated to the product because it's not genetically modified. And so although it's very easy to work with from a constructability perspective, you don't get the same benefits of that hardness rating that we introduced with Kebony just a moment ago. So one of the things we really like about utilizing Thermory is that our carpenters love utilizing the product because it's truer to its natural state, meaning that it's easy to cut and it's easy to mill appropriately for the various cladding that our design team put together. However, there is a little bit more upkeep and maintenance that's required with Thermory, given that it's closer to its natural state with just going through that heat and steam treated process. even though it has a 20 to 25 year lifespan, which can be extended with proper maintenance, it'll require an application of an oil-based product similar to waxing a car that takes place every few years to be able to not only enhance the coloration, but also the durability of the product over time. So given that we're focused on the design aesthetic of our home, we're always going to be introducing new and exciting products to the construction market here in Phoenix. And the jury's not out yet completely, but our designers respect both of this material, and after going through some rigorous research, we've determined that both these products are suitable for the Arizona market and provide a long-lasting, aesthetically pleasing facade for any of our future homes, whether they be customs or specs. And we look forward to continuing to use this product and see how it performs in years to come. So whether you're a homeowner, a builder, or someone just trying to get more knowledge in the construction industry, feel free to take a look at these products at the various manufacturers' website. We'll include the links below for both Thermory and Kebony. And of course, if you have any interest in what it is that we're doing here in Phoenix, whether that be building a custom home with us or looking at some of the homes that we have coming to the market in the next year, feel free to reach out via our website, Instagram, or any of our other social media channels. So please like, comment, and subscribe below, and we'll see you on the next video.